Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Ivy Hartman. Well, spring is finally here. I kind of believe that, even though technically it's here. It doesn't quite feel like it outside. And so are some of those allergies that come with it. And that's why Clay Juracsik is here to tell us more about salt therapy. You brought with you a brick of salt. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, this is Himalayan salt, and we use several hundred of these in the construction of our salt room. Himalayan salt you're seeing it in more and more places. It used to be hard to find in the United States, but now people are using it for healing, and they buy, and you see it, salt lamps made of Himalayan salt. And they are a primitive form of salt therapy in themselves because they release negative ions when you heat them. And Himalayan salt's great for eating too. You can get it in granular form. It's one of the best salts for using dietary.
I'm glad you brought that up because earlier in some of my introductions we were talking about how salt might be in someone's kitchen cabinet or on their dining room table, but that's a very different version of salt than what we're talking about.
Yeah, I've had people say, you know, I'm not going to do salt therapy. I could just go home and throw some salt over my shoulder. And the problem is that table salt, well, first of all, it wouldn't be the right size particles. There's a lot wrong with that statement, but table salt is over-processed and it has additives in it that keeps it from sticking together. And those additives are actually harmful and they cause a lot of problems. They probably cause arthritis and so just a huge list of problems. So people think as a result salt is bad for you. But if you eat natural salts, you can actually eat quite a lot and people will notice improved health.
Aside from doing salt therapy treatments at the salt room, are there any other services offered or items?
Nope, that's strictly what we do. We want to focus on and do it the best that we can, so we only do salt therapy.
We mentioned in this open that it's seasonal allergy time. I'm personally a fall allergy type person, so do you see people, how hard is it to get in if I need treatment and sessions at the salt room?
Well, we're still kind of a well-kept secret. Allergy seasons are our busiest times in winter. Summertime, people don't suffer as much. So, and we do have public sessions. We do our salt therapy the European way, where you might be in the room with other people. And it's worked out quite well. We've been doing it for over 2 years. And people just relax and close their eyes and don't even notice their neighbor in most cases. Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like a great experience. What made you decide to open the salt room?
Well, we have a daughter with asthma, and it was actually a pretty moderate case of asthma, and she was using a lot of medicines. And when we read the side effects of these medicines, they're just horrible. And you can see changes in the child's behavior, and we've always tried to do things naturally. We had her eating the best foods, which also help with respiratory problems. But we found out about salt therapy, and a couple of years later we had the opportunity.
Sounds wonderful.
And by the way, my wife's from Russia, and she used to live in an ocean climate, had no allergies whatsoever, like a lot of people who come from ocean climates. And when she moved to St. Louis, she had horrible allergies. She tried every medicine there was. They gave next to no relief. And after being in the salt room, she still has allergies, but they're nothing compared to what they used to be. And she uses a fraction of the medicine. And some people can get by with no medicine, no allergy shots.
That is wonderful. All right, the salt room. I know you're wondering, where are they? Well, they're in Maplewood on Sutton Blvd, 2739 to be exact. You can call them at 314-647-2410, or you can find out more information online at mysaltspa.com. As we leave, Clay, tell me what days a week are you guys operating?
We operate every day except for Thursday and Sunday.
Okay.
And check out our website, give us a call.
Perfect. Thanks for being here with us. I really appreciate it.
Thanks
Learned
for
a lot.
having me.
I think I could learn a lot more by a visit to the salt room as well. I don't want you to go anywhere unless you're going to the salt room, but you can record this or watch us on YouTube. We've got more STL TV Live coming up right after this. Please stay with us.